Jim Grieshopper, Frankie Saenz, UFC bantamweight back here in Chicago at the Aragon Ballroom. Ryan Patterson might be the best fighter on the Virginia Destroyers roster. Frankie, they're down 6-0 to the Illinois Inferno. A great start for Coronado. Javier getting Illinois on the board first. They need their best fighter to step up at this particular time. Do the Virginia Destroyers, though, when you look at Ryan Patterson in this matchup that he's got here in fight number 2 of the Elite Amateur Fight League Eastern Conference Final against Michael Parker of Illinois.
And make no mistake, Jim, Ryan Patterson is going to try to get this fight to the ground. So it's happened in all 5 of his fights in the previous, in his previous fights that he's got it to the ground. Let's see if he can do that with an experienced Michael Parker.
All right, a big fight here for Patterson and Parker with Illinois up 6-0. The Elite Amateur Fight League Eastern Conference Final continuing from Chicago. Bout number 2, let's send it up to Miguel for the official intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues with 3 rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first in the Miss Prince blue corner, weighing in at 144.8 pounds. His record undefeated, 5 victories from the Lab Fredericksburg, and representing the Virginia Destroyers, please welcome Ryan Patterson. And his opponent across the cage in the fighter skin red corner, weighing in at 146 pounds. His record 9 victories opposite of 4 defeats, from Midwest Training Center and representing the Illinois Inferno, please welcome Michael Problem Solver Parker.
The problem solver, Michael Parker, has got a pretty big problem to solve in front of him right now. Jim Grieshopper, Frankie Saenz, UFC bantamweight here in Chicago, the world-famous Aragon Ballroom. Fight number 2, 6-0, Illinois, the lead over Virginia, courtesy of Javier Coronado's armbar submission in round number 3 over James Hurricane Huffman. Slipping on the kick there was Patterson, who looked very good in his EAFL performance in round number 1, beat Juan Rodriguez of American Top Team and Florida, but now he finds himself on his back, Frankie, against Michael Parker early on.
There was some nice right hands landed right before that takedown for Michael Parker. Right now, let's see if Parker can posture up, really start putting pressure.
Parker was TKO'd by Christian Jones of Indiana in the last round, but moving on with his team versus team, state versus state, you get 6 points for any kind of finish, whether it be a knockout, TKO, or a sub. 4 points for a unanimous decision and 3 points for a split decision. Got the 6 on the board from Javier Coronado and his submission armbar victory over James Huffman in fight number 1. And here Ryan Patterson, the favorite over Michael Parker, fighting from his back early on. Yeah, Patterson weighed in at 144.8, Frankie, and 146 for Parker.
Ryan Patterson with the flexibility, coming up for these submissions right here.
Patterson is a very smart fighter, a game planner, studious, unassuming guy, quiet, very technical, wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Good striker, but really good with the jiu-jitsu for MMA. All his wins have come by finish. He's coached by Rick McCoy with the Lab and MMA Institute.
Yeah, what Michael Parker needs to do is quit letting him control his head, from that bottom position. Right now he keeps grabbing the head, pulling that go plata over, and really just trying to hang on that head. He's just controlling the head right here. He's got to posture up and get his head up. Push down on the hips. Michael Parker does on top. Just to get out of this position, really not a whole lot's going on down there. Patterson's just trying to make him make a mistake so he can come out with the submission on the other side.
He's also hit him with a few right hands from the bottom to the side of the jaw, the left side of the face of Parker, and they're starting to take a little bit of an effect. Parker not liking him at all down there.
He's really just calm and and collected right here on his back. Just patient.
Parker not able to do anything to Patterson in this position. Absolutely nothing. Not letting him out with those legs.
Yeah, he's just trying to make him make a mistake here. He said I just kind of walked over that way.
So Patterson avoiding damage after the early takedown from Parker, and we approach the end of round number 1 with Parker not having done any damage from top position with Patterson on the ground. So Patterson, a guy we talked about as being one of the better fighters in the tournament so far, facing some serious adversity in round number 1. He's got blood coming out of his nose in the corner, but he's also got an opponent, Frankie and Michael Parker, who's breathing very heavy in his corner.
I mean, he smashed him with a couple right hands right off that. When he caught that leg after the kick, smashed him with the right hand. I'm not sure if Patterson's going to be throwing those kicks here in this round to start it off. But, I mean, Michael Parker is the experienced fighter, you know, I think he has 13 fights now, you know, a little bit older. And, you know, you just kind of get that little bit of adversity being Ryan Patterson. You know, maybe it could throw him off his game a little bit. Maybe he's not trying to rush in and get that takedown right off the bat.
Jim Grieshaber, Frankie Saenz back here at the Elite Amateur Fight League Eastern Conference Finals heading into round 2 between Parker and Patterson. The Fighter Skin EAFL Eastern Conference Finals uniforms provided by El Nacimiento Tequila. Visit their website at tequilanacimiento.com. Nacimiento Tequila.
Double distilled, the Reposado and Anejo are aged in oak barrels under the best conditions. The result, an outstanding tequila. El Nacimiento, proud sponsor of the Elite Amateur Fight League. And Parker looking to pick up where he left off, getting right in the face of Ryan Patterson, trying to make him uncomfortable on the feet. Very good strategy against a guy like Patterson who loves to wrestle and grapple.
You know, Parker looks like he's got a little pep in his step. Nice leg kick there landed. But really coming in might be the plan to hit him with that 1-1-2, back him up.
Nice leg kick inside by Patterson. Looking to back up Parker here. Very aggressive is Patterson to start, although cautious aggression would be a good way to put it. A nice right by Patterson. Caught Parker on the way out of that engagement.
Ooh,
nice
right
left by Patterson. Oh, Parker going in for the takedown again. Patterson looking to sprawl up against that fence. Doing a good job of the takedown so far. Relentless is Parker. Patterson fights off the takedown attempt and now looking for one of his own, but can't against the sheer brute force of Michael Parker with that takedown. Such upper body strength by Parker. So impressive.
Yeah, and it's kind of where Patterson messed up there was he hooked that leg. Once you hook that leg, my coach, you know, my kids club coach told me a long time ago, you never hook that leg because you're attached for the ride now. You know, and that's kind of what Michael Parker did. He just took him down right from that leg being hooked and just took him right to his back.
Parker still unable to do anything against Patterson from top position. Patterson very good fighting off his back.
Good movement. He's good pushing him away about not taking any damage on the bottom.
Those legs.
Ooh, and then he's coming through the back here. This is always a funky scramble, especially when you got guys that are flexible trying to come over your back this way. Ooh,
nice right by Parker. Bouncing the head of Patterson off the mat. He's been fighting off his back for the better part of this fight. Has Ryan Patterson, the undefeated Virginia Destroyer, looking to even things up after the win for Coronado in our opening matchup.
Like I said, this is the hardest position to get a guy to move right here. Well, now he kind of turned, got that angle a little bit. You need both arms in or both arms out, being Parker on top.
Good job with the problem solver so far. Modeled his style after Dominic Cruz's footwork, he says. That's a good person to model it after. Less than 10 seconds remaining in the round. Patterson struggling again in round number 2 against Parker, who's feeling confident and lands a big right hand right before the horn. Patterson wobbly heading back to his corner.
That was the biggest shot of the round right there, that little right hand towards the end. I think Patterson might have calmed down a little bit thinking the round was over, and Parker just blasted him with the right hand.
Jim Grieshaber, Frankie Saenz back here at the Elite Amateur Fight League Eastern Conference Finals for the third and final round between Patterson and Parker.
You can see the improvement just from the last round to this round with Parker, who's athletic and strong, looking quick and powerful, and he lands another big right to the side of the face of Patterson, who now is fighting hard for the takedown up against the fence. And a nice job by Patterson to secure the takedown. And he's the last guy you want slithering around on top of you, as good as he is with jiu-jitsu. And this is his opportunity, Frankie, after 2 rounds of fighting from the bottom on his back, for Patterson to fight offensively. But look at the strength of Parker picking himself right back up. So strong is Parker. Michael Parker just powered his way up.
Yeah, nice escape there from the bottom by Parker. I mean, Patterson needed to keep him on the mat. You know, and Parker did a good job of just getting to his knees and really just going up, finding the hand control, simple little stand-up, getting a reversal right here up against the fence.
Nice knee there by Patterson, looking to keep the offense going here in round number 3.
He's cupping. Patterson's always trying to look for those hooks. You know, he gets these overhooks or underhooks and looks for the hooks. There we go, over-under position.
Into the cage. Now he's got that left leg up under the right knee of Parker as they scramble against the cage, and Patterson wins positioning battle. Parker kicks off the cage, and now he flips him back around. Now he's going for a single leg. Has it wrapped and takes him for a ride. Beautifully done by Michael Parker.
He's kind of stuck right there in that triangle.
Looking for the arm bars. Patterson, look out. The triangle's got him. Really working hard for that arm bar. Maybe the only shot for Ryan Patterson would be to get a submission from bottom with this triangle. You can see, if you got that close-up view there, the blood rushing to the head of Michael Parker. Still clamping on with those legs is Patterson and pulling with all he's got.
I mean, this is deep. It looks like it's in there. What Parker's got to do is really just posture up. Quit looking in there, but he's got to get his knees up so he can posture his head.
Oh, Patterson, complete control now, really cinching it in on Parker, who might be going out. Losing energy rapidly is Michael Parker.
I mean, he's done a good job of just defending in there. All he's got to do is get his knees up underneath and really posture, look up.
Patterson holding it on and clamping it, hitting him with shots from the bottom. Less than 10 seconds. Can Parker hold on? Patterson yanking on him with everything he's got with that triangle. And Parker is going to hold on till the end of the round. He doesn't know where he is right now. These two guys hugging it out. Very, very close to getting a finish was Patterson. And the question is, did Parker do enough in those first 2 rounds to win this fight, or was the defensive work from the back and landing shots from the back in round number 1, was Patterson able to steal that round?
Ooh, that was a tight triangle there by Patterson. Patterson had that thing dug in there pretty deep. Parker kept trying to get up, defend it, but he would just kind of step high with his legs, and he kind of got scooped underneath, which is usually pretty dangerous for them finishing that triangle.
Very entertaining fight. Patterson, who's undefeated and easily won against Florida, an American top team, had all he could handle from Michael Parker in our second fight of the night. Parker and Patterson, along with all the fans here in attendance, await the official decision. Here it is with our Miguel Flores.
Judge 1 scores the contest 29-28, Parker. Judge 2 scores the contest 29-28, Patterson. And Judge 3 scores the contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision. From the Virginia Destroyers, Ryan Patterson.
Ryan Patterson's split decision victory puts Virginia on the board. We'll be right back after the break.